Today I'm going to be setting up my Jane's Agenda junior size discbound planner for April. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Tina, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me in another video. I have so many beautiful things to put this April planner together. I do have an unboxing of my Jane's Agenda Deluxe subscription box where I got a lot of these new items from, and I also have a lot of new items from the spring release order that I got, including, I feel like I need a drum roll. If you haven't seen yet, I did it. I got the 2-inch discs. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty these are. These are 2-inch. They're berry discs, and the color is so beautiful. Makes my heart so happy. I've already gone through and figured everything out on how I want to put this together, because quite honestly, it took me a little while to do that. So these are the covers, the front cover and the back cover from the April subscription box, and they're gorgeous. I am so in love with them. And of course, look at how beautiful these discs are with this. Oh my gosh. All right, so let me go ahead, pop the discs on. The material of these covers is really nice. It's a clear, and then it has the beautiful image printed on there. Oh my gosh, these discs are huge. It's so crazy how I was just really fighting getting the big discs because I just didn't want the planner to be so enormous, but I really have grown with all of the sections, and this is going to be perfect for what I need. All right, there they are. They're on there. I'm going to open that up, and we're going to start building this planner. All right, now the one thing, of course, is I had to figure out how I wanted the cover to look. And I settled on using this beautiful succulent dashboard with the garden vellum that we received in the subscription box. So the vellum was from the subscription box, and the dashboard is from my order. So if you love this dashboard, then you can definitely pick this up for yourself. Now, I am an affiliate for Jane's Agenda, and if you do decide to purchase anything, greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link. It is down below in the description. If it's the first time that you purchase anything, you do get a savings of 15% off with code TINA. So make sure that you look at that information and take advantage and get yourself a little savings if it's your first time purchasing. And here I want to show you how that looks. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay. Wow. I need to stop gushing because this is really going to take me forever if I stop to gush every time. All right. The next thing that I want to put in here is this other vellum here. We cannot become what we want by remaining what we are. And this beautiful dashboard. Oh my gosh. So these are all available for you to purchase right now. They did not come in the subscription box. And if you're not familiar, the subscription box does have items in there that are exclusive to subscribers. But I will let you know if there's something like where it's coming from, so that way you know whether you can get it or not. Okay. Oh God, that's gorgeous. Okay, let's keep loading this big girl up because oh my goodness. So I have everything off to the side here. The next thing that I want to put in there is my 30 ways to maximize time management and productivity. And you know, I don't remember if this is available in the shop or not. I know I got it in my subscription box, and I really, really like it because time management is one of those things that I really do struggle with. So having this up front has been really useful for me. So that is definitely staying in there. Oh, I want to put the back cover on here because there's a lot of glare coming off of this. So I am going to be using this a dashboard, which is actually perfect timing because I have this one here. You get a cover and you get coordinating dashboards in the subscription box. So this was designed to layer underneath the cover. Of course, you can switch things up and do whatever you like, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I really liked the succulent in the front instead of this one, but I am going to use the back one here for the back cover. So this is going in. I'm putting it in together, but I'm going to separate it because this is going to be at the back of the planner, and this is going to be up here. Now, I got a little ahead of myself because I was showing you the dashboards, but I'm going to be putting this tab in here. This is a notes and things tab. This one I did get in the subscription box, and I really like it. I think it's a great tab to use for this month's inserts that we got from the subscription. So I'm going to actually bring this over here because that is going to layer underneath this tab. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load everything up. I'm going to kind of talk you through it as I'm loading it, and then I'll do a final flip through so that way you could see how everything comes together. All right, so the next things that I'm going to put under this tab are going to be these inserts that we received in the subscription box. We have the theme for April is spring cleaning. So we've got a lot of inserts here to go ahead and help us out with that. This is a zone cleaning insert. I grabbed the inserts that are going to be useful for myself. She created these like checklists by zones, and the rooms are on here already, but not all of the rooms applied to me. So I just took out the ones that I knew that I wasn't going to use. I can use them later, just relabel them if I wanted to. And then there's also going to be a weekly cleaning insert that I'm going to put in here. And that's weekly number 28, which is a weekly cleaning routine. I'm going to put the cover page in here because it has some notes here on Jane's cleaning routine. And this is the insert itself. I really like this layout. It does have an area here for your morning cleaning routine with your little check boxes there for the days of the week, and then an evening. And then you've got all of the days in boxes in the center, so you can create like a list for each day. And that's the one side, and then here's the other side. So I am kind of keeping this very minimum and only putting in the inserts that I really need, and then I will house the additional inserts in like a separate planner that I have set up just for like extras, really is what it is. All right, this is so pretty. I love this peony dashboard. This one is available. This one really doesn't necessarily go with the discs because this is obviously much more muted, neutral blush coloring, but I liked it, so I wanted to put it in. It's brand new. My next section is my calendar section. So I have all of my monthly inserts here. This first part of the monthly inserts is a year like overview. I've got the quarters in here, and there's a task list in here, and then there's also a 2025 calendar. I have all 12 dividers here with all of the months, and I just love this design. These are new, and Jane did send these to me to go ahead and share with you guys, along with these vellum dashboards. There's one for every month. And I do have a video of all of the items that she sent me to share with you. I will go ahead and link that for you, and that way you could take a look at those items if you haven't seen that video yet. I do realize like January is already passed, and February and March, but I wanted to put the whole year in here because I just really like the way that it looks, because these tabs, you could see the whole year. I love this design. So satisfying for me. So I knew that I wanted to have that in my planner moving forward. So I have monthly inserts here. I've got a month overview here. Important events, you could write the date and then whatever the event is. There are 2 columns here for checklists, and then there is a habit tracker down here, and I really like that habit tracker. Definitely going to try to fill that out and use that. And then here's the new well, here's my new monthly. This has been out for a little while. I really like this. It's very open design, just really, really simple. It has a sidebar here and then the days of the week. Now, her monthlies, you can get them with a Sunday start, and that's what I prefer. I like my monthlies to be from Sunday to Saturday, just like your traditional calendars that you see everywhere. If you like a Monday start, then you can order it with the Monday start. So it would be Monday through Sunday. So that's really nice that that option is available. And then you have the next month down here. So I really like these. So I'm going to go ahead and pop all of these in, and I'll be right back. All right, so I have the whole year in here. That took a little bit to do, so that's why I thought I would film that off camera. And the next section I want to put in here is my inbox. So I do have this hybrid inbox, and I really like this dashboard. So I'm going to put that in here. And I'm going to add in this dashboard because I love this one. I believe that this one is available. I've had this one in my planner for a little while, so I'm not quite sure if this is available or not, because I definitely got this one in a previous subscription box. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my inbox inserts. I like to use this clear tab, and I like to use it in between my pages here because I like to put stickies on my inbox divider tab. So I sort of have two tabs here for my inbox. This one is definitely like more decorative, and then this one is super functional. So I can open up to my inbox section by using this hybrid dashboard, and then this one is where I house a lot of sticky notes for my inbox. So I don't share my inbox because it is honestly, it's pretty messy, like with a lot of sticky notes, but it's my kind of like place where I know that my sticky notes go to live until I do the things that I need to do on the sticky notes. So that's the reason why I have that set up like that, and it has worked out very well for me. So I'm going to continue to do it that way. The next section that I'm going to be putting in here is my personal section. And I do have these clear side tabs here, the dividers, and I don't know if she is going to be restocking these. I know currently she does not have them available in the junior size, but I think there might be some available like in a mini. I'm not really sure. You'd have to go and check for yourself, but I did want to let you know that in case you were interested in getting those for yourself. Currently, they're not available in the junior size for sure. This girl dashboard, she is available. I've had her for a long time. I got her in a subscription box. I don't even remember when. This is my ideal week and day schedule, which I've had in here for a little while. And then this next section is all of the things that go into my personal. This first section here is like a quarterly goal section, and I have yet to fill it out. I have intentions for it, and then something else comes up and I just haven't filled it out. This next one here is my order tracker, which you can see I have a lot of things going on there. Love using that. This is shows and movies to watch, and I have those filled out. My wish list, I don't know. I have things filled out on here, and then generally what happens is that I usually like kind of start a cart somewhere wherever I'm shopping, and then either I pull the trigger on it and get it or I don't. It's kind of how I end up like doing my wish list stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to keep that in there, but for now it's staying. This is my affirmations of wealth. I really love this. Really, really good dashboard here. Mindfulness and presence, inspiration, affirmations, and I really like that one. So that is definitely staying in here. I like these top tabs because first of all, I think that they're super like elegant looking and I love the way that they look in my planner. And it just helps me find all of those pages because you can see that those are all just one page things. So I know that those are all up there. Now this next section over here, I have these beige tabs flipped. So therefore I have them as bottom tabs and I have them as reminders here. And these are available. You can get these. There's my reminders dashboards for annual, and there is a seasonal one in here, and there's a quarterly one. And I also have this financial wellness in here. And I think I want to add in, because we got a new one, we got a couple of new ones, the Cleanup Champion. I want to put that in here. This is really cool because this is like the unexpected visitor prep list for somebody that wants to drop by and visit you. So this is kind of like a quick cleanup checklist. So I really like that. So this one right here is a reading list, which I will be filling this out with my books to read. I have to fill that out. And then there's also a list that she has provided. And there's a winter reading list in here. And then there's also a self-improvement one. So I'm keeping all of that under that little tab. And then I have a seasonal tab. And this one has a winter in here, and we did just get a spring one. So spring is going to go on top because that's the current season that we're in. And I'm going to put winter in here so I have it for reference for when winter rolls around again. And I laugh about that because it's so cold still. Like I'm in Chicago, we're at the end of March, going into April, and it's like 35 degrees out. It's so crazy, but that's the way it is in the Midwest, you know? All right, the next section that I have that's going to go underneath my personal, I keep saying section, I should say subsection. The next subsection that I have, it's going to go underneath my personal here, is my wellness section. So this was everything that we received last month. And I love, look at how beautiful these dashboards are. So pretty. And these have information on the back side here. I'm not sure if these are going to be in the shop or not, or if they're in the shop already. I don't remember. This planner is getting really packed. And of course, the more that I fill it, then the more sturdy the discs become. So when I started it, you saw how like wobbly everything was. Once I got that calendar like in there with all of the tabs for the whole year, it really like made everything very sturdy. All right. Okay, so that is all in there. So I'm sorry, I kind of went through that pretty quickly. So in this section, there's a dossier, there's nutrition, and there's activity inserts in here. So I went ahead and I put in just what I needed for each of those sections. All right, my goodness, it's getting super packed. Am I gonna fit all this stuff in here? Oh my goodness, I hope I do. All right, the next section is a notes section. So I've got my tab here, and look at this gorgeous dashboard. Isn't that stunning? This is available, so if you want to pick this up for yourself. All right, I went ahead and I put those in. There was a lot of things in there I really couldn't share with you, so that's why I did that. The next tab is my projects tab, and I love this girl. She's so beautiful, and she is available. It's a vellum, and when I got this, it did come in a subscription box with this dashboard, so I have just kept those two together because I think it looks really nice. And you can layer her over anything, of course, but I just really like the way that that looks with that quote on there. And that quote says to make living itself an art. That is the goal. So I really like that. All right, so I'm putting these inserts in here that go with my projects. Now, these next two sections, I did kind of change things out a little bit here. I have not labeled the tab yet. And I'm not sure if it's going to stay in here. But look at this gorgeous dashboard. This is a new one. This is available. Love this. I think I want to make this like my work section. My project section is really like my work section, but I kind of wanted to split a few things up. So that's the reason why I brought this other tab in here. And then this next section here, I have my budgets here. So I'm going to bring this in. This is a top tab, and then this is a dashboard that she did send me. I think it looks really pretty with these discs, having those like that black cardstock in here. So these inserts are monthly budgets, and I wanted to keep the whole group together, like the whole year, but I don't know. This is getting really pretty packed in here. So we'll see what happens. So I got that in there. And then I have my expenses section, which I'm just going to pop that in here because, you know, a lot of stuff is confidential. So I'm just going to pop it in there like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm down to the last section and this is like packed. Holy cow. All right, let's put that last tab in there. This dashboard came in the subscription box. Isn't that beautiful? I thought about putting this one up front. I couldn't decide. Honestly, I had the hardest time with all of these beautiful new dashboards trying to figure out like what I wanted to do in here as far as like where I wanted them to layer. All right, so this last section is going to be for Master Plan 365 class that she is just starting. And I'm going to do a separate video talking all about that. And really what you want to do is you can participate. You want to go ahead and subscribe to her YouTube channel here, Jane's Agenda. And I will put that link down below for you so you can go ahead and check out her YouTube if you have not done so already. She provides a lot of valuable information on how to use your planner on different sections, and she is starting a Master Plan 365 class, which she is bringing us like workbooks, great ways for us to use our planners to the full potential that we can. So I love it. I'm super excited about it. All right, I'm going to close this up and hopefully it closes. Ah, it does. Yay. Oh my gosh, it's so big and it's so pretty. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, these discs, I never would have thought. I mean, they're huge. Like this is really like, wow. I mean, because it sits up so high off the table. Let's get a top view here so you could see just how chunky this girl is. And you could see she's like filled. She's filled to the max, I feel like here. But that's okay because I can see how the sections in here work out for me. If I need to switch things around, then obviously I know that I can do that. Or if necessary, I'll have to have a second planner for my Jane's Agenda. So we'll see what happens here. All right, so we've got this cover here. Ooh, let's see here. Is it gonna? I have to clip some things together. So I'm gonna do that when I do this flip through here. That succulent is gorgeous. So I really like this little card here. This is a quote card that we got in the subscription box. Outer order contributes to inner calm. Oh my gosh, this just speaks to me because that is exactly how I feel. When things around me are like really a disaster, a mess, just clutter, it really just makes me very anxious. So that has actually been one of my goals for this year is to get my home in order because quite honestly, my home in the past has always been very organized. I've like always, done spring cleaning and purging, and I've always done the same thing in the fall. But honestly, I've had a rough few couple of years, and I just couldn't, I just was not able to get to doing the normal things, what I call normal things, that create just calm in my life. And spring cleaning and fall cleaning, decluttering is definitely one of those things. So I feel like I'm coming out of this fog, and I have got some goals for this year. So decluttering and organizing again is part of it, and I have started it, and it feels so good. Like, it feels amazing. So this little card could not have come at a more perfect time. So I clipping that to the inside cover. I think that's so pretty. I love that. This clip is from Jane's Agenda. I'm not sure if it's still available or not. I have been getting Jane's Agenda subscription boxes for, oh my goodness, since they started, and it's been a while. So I have a lot of little things here and there that I have, of course, gotten over the years that I bring out and I use. Now, I'm not sure how I want to put this clip on here. I think over here. Yeah, because I want to clip that together. That beautiful hummingbird and that quote here. Whenever you clip a magnetic clip, you're going to be putting a regular paper clip, you want to keep them separate, because otherwise the magnetic clip is going to go ahead and grab that metal clip, and then they'll just be connected. So I don't want that to be like that. All right, so I have my 30 ways to maximize time management and productivity up front. I like that placement. And then here's my notes and things where I have all of the theme inserts for this month, which is the cleaning. This is really cool. This is a cleaning bingo, like that. The cleaning zone planner inserts are in here. And I'm just going to kind of go over to the next section. And I'm not really separating this with a tab. I'm just separating it with a dashboard. So that ends the cleaning section. And then it goes into this section right here with those calendar pages for the year that come with the monthly inserts. So I have those in there. And then of course I have all of the months. Look at how nice that looks. I love that. Oh, it's so satisfying to me to see that. All right, we're going to jump over here to April because I want to show you what I put in here. And I also want to kind of finish putting this together because I have this gorgeous dashboard. This one I did get in the subscription box. And the nice thing about these new tabs is that since they're frosted, you don't get any glare. So I really like that. That's so nice. And it just makes me happy when there's not a lot of glare, because I honestly, I don't like seeing all the glare. And it's also really hard for me to share it with you. I want to bring in this super cute card, and I hope that you could see it clearly because it is got like this shine finish to it. So maybe if I hold it over here, it's so pretty. It's our little thank you card that we got in our subscription box, and I want to clip that right in here. So I like to clip it onto the dashboard, and then that way it just is one flip here. These discs need to kind of be worked in because they're brand new, but I can work on that. But yeah, I like that. That's so pretty. Okay, so here's the insert, of course, the monthly for April. And I have not really been using this planner with calendar pages in here. It's been very much a reference planner. But once I got these tabs, I knew that I needed to have like my monthly inserts in here because they're just really beautiful. I love the way that that looks. And I really like this layout. I'm going to see how this one works out for me, and I'll let you know. All right, so I'm done here. And then I have my inbox section. Oh, I really got to work these. I really got to work these. I'll show you how you do that in just a minute after I'm done here. So here's the inbox section. I like the way that that looks. And then I have my personal section here. All right, so I've got my 2 subsections, or actually, no, there's 3 subsections in here under the personal. Okay, and then this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous dashboard is for my notes. And then I have my projects, which I decided to keep her in here. I think she looks beautiful with the discs. And then the last 2 sections are new, and we'll see if they stay in here or not. I might have to move them out or slim them down just a little bit, but this one is going to have maybe work, and then it definitely has like finance stuff in here. And then this last one, it's got this beautiful dashboard that I received in the subscription box, and I love that. This one also looked beautiful under the cover. I couldn't decide. There's so many options. Maybe I'll just switch things out like mid-month. We'll see what happens. And then I do have some lined notes pages in here, and they're just simple line notes. And then we've got the back inside dashboard here and the back cover. Oh my gosh. All right, so the discs, when you order them, they come with 9 in the order. So I have 1 left over. I do have this page finder here, which I should like tuck it in here somewhere, because honestly, it's so pretty. You know, I feel like this needs to be clipped closer. That's the second time it kind of got caught. Or maybe down here. That might be better. There we go. Okay. Where should I tuck this? Maybe in here, right? Because look at how pretty that looks. Okay. There we go. Love it. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love it. All right, so let me close it back up here. And whenever you get new discs like this, one of the things you want to do is kind of take the discs, and if you twist them, I'm going to turn it this way, so we're looking at it upside down, but that's okay. This is so big. Like, I've never had discs this huge before, but if you kind of like twist them around here, it actually sort of starts like loosening them up. I know it sounds kind of like strange, I guess, because it's like, well, all you're doing is spinning them, but it really actually does help. So just a little bit of a tip there. If you've got some new discs and you feel like things are not flipping as smoothly as you would like them to be, just kind of grab this and, you know, work it. This is the problem up here. I don't know why. Okay. All right, so even just that little bit that I just did right now, like I feel a little bit better. Not only that, but I have like all new tabs in here. I've got new dashboards in here. So there's a lot of like new product in here, and I think it just needs to really kind of be worked in. I did take the ring light down because I did want you to see this without that light on there. It's so pretty. I am just in awe with it, and it's like so huge, and honestly, I really like it. I was a little concerned about the 2-inch discs. If you've been watching me for a while, you've probably heard me kind of hem and haw about the 2-inch discs and feel like, oh, it's going to be too gigantic. And yeah, it's definitely huge, but it's super packed and it looks really, really pretty. All right, I wanted to go ahead and bring the light back, so I just opened it up so that way you're not getting all of the glare from the cover. Unfortunately, you get the glare from the light because I need the light. I'm in a dark area here without the light on, so that is an absolute must. All right, this was a lot of fun. I am like super energized. I love the way that this looks. If you've been following me for a little while, you know how much I love florals and these colors, the pinks and the purples and the blues, the teal. It's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. And there is a peacock wrap cover that I have my eye on. So we shall see if I end up picking that up, because let me tell you, it will just like bring it all together. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. Now, if you do decide to pick up anything from Jane's Agenda, greatly appreciate if you use my affiliate link. I do have that down below. And thank you so much for already using it if you've used it. And thank you so much for thinking about using it on your next purchase, because I know many of you have used it already, and I greatly appreciate you for that. I am currently working on a series on how to set up a Discbound planner. So today's video, I put the whole planner together, but the series is actually slowing the whole process down and going through it of picking out the items that you need to when you first start a Discbound planner, talking about tabs that are available, and how you put sections together, and then how you put the dashboards together and just make it like pretty and decorative. So I am working on that series. So if you have not subscribed to me, be sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos post. Really excited about this series. I hope that it is useful for you, whether you are new to Discbound planning or you've been doing it for a while. Sometimes it's kind of nice to like look at something and be a little refreshed and have like some reminders and kind of like simplify things if you feel a little bit overwhelmed with your planning system. If you like this video, please remember to hit the like, and please share this with somebody you know that might enjoy it, and drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about this setup, and I have got to know if you use 2-inch discs or you're thinking about it. What are your thoughts? So drop those comments down below. And thank you so much for watching today. If you watched this video all the way through till the end, leave me a bird emoji. All right, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.